friends, in this video we are discussing in business studies in one of the important lessons, second lesson in business studies, that is entrepreneurship. So in that entrepreneurship we are discussing about who are entrepreneur and what is meant by entrepreneurship and what was the quality to adapt by become a businessman or entrepreneur and what was the functions they want to do and how government is supporting to establish a business in India. And next one point, who are successful businessman, they came and they established their business in India and how they became a successful businessman or entrepreneur. So these are the matters we are discussing in this video. So before that we want to know, an entrepreneur is a kingmaker of market economy. If any one nation want to become economically development, this one dependent on entrepreneur or entrepreneurship. So that much of needable part of in our economy, that is entrepreneurs. And we can see they utilizing factors of productions. Entrepreneurs, they knowing how we can use a factors of production. Means factors of production means we are knowing. So if anyone thinks we want to produce, we need minimum commonly 4 factors. One is land, second one is labor and capital and organization. So without these are the factors, we cannot get any production. So in that best, entrepreneurs are need in a development of a country. So we are discussing about agriculture is the backbone of our country. Same way, entrepreneurs also, they are backbone for nation economy. Without entrepreneur or entrepreneurship, we could not develop by a nation or in a nation. So that much of needable part in our economy part, that is entrepreneurs. And they saying next one point, and they are powerful persons, they can change a environment of a nation. So that much of capacity they have. Entrepreneurs, they have that much of capacity. If they decided they have quality entrepreneurs, they are quality entrepreneurs, they can change the environment of a nation. So that much of powers they have. So that means now we want to know who is entrepreneur and what was the work he doing, or what was the work doing by entrepreneur. So that only now we want to know. Before that we want to know how this one word came, the word of entrepreneur. So this word came in a language of French. Here they say in French, in that one called as a entrepreneur. So what is meant by entrepreneur? So here they say meaning of undertaken some activities. So entrepreneur or entrepreneur means we are taking some activities. So for them only we are given name as a entrepreneur or entrepreneur. So now we want to know common definition of entrepreneur. What is meant by entrepreneur? So here they given a person, innovator. Here they say a new ideas and business process. A person always innovating, implementing innovation ideas in a process of a business. Creating new ideas or new process in a business. So these people only we are calling as a entrepreneur. So now we understood what is meant by entrepreneur. Entrepreneur means creating new ideas and process in the field of business. Means factors of production. So for them only we are given him as a entrepreneur. And we can know the entrepreneurs, they involving in a production of economy or market field. So here that only they say is utilizing the management skill, and next one here they saying strong team building. So these are the quality they want to keep. So on that based they are starting to do a production of a particular part or particular area or particular sector. Means they keeping quality of skill and team building mentality. So in that best they are working, and sometimes they are taking risk also. And they researching new ideas to implement in a business field, because they want to sell their product in a market field. So that's why they are using new thoughts, new ideas, and they implement the skill, and they are organizing the labors, and they are getting profit. Sometimes if the loss they happen in that particular factory or that particular productions, on the time of the entrepreneur, they are taking responsibility. So these like of activities doing by entrepreneur, and they are thinking which product we want to do what we want to produce and how much. So in that based only entrepreneurs, they are producing their product. First of all, they are thinking which product if I produced in this area, peoples they can get, or which product is needable in this area's peoples. So on that base, first of all you thinking what product. Second one you thinking how, in which method I want to use, which are the technology I want to use for produce of these are the productions. Because of they want to get a profit and they want to give a salary for labors also. In that purpose, you want to think in which method I want to use to produce a product. And third one here they saying how much. So how much of quantity I want to produce based on demand. If is the demand, we can produce more and more. There is no demand, we cannot produce that much. So these like entrepreneurs, they are thinking these are the matters. After only they are starting to produce. So that like they are saying. And next one here is saying always seeing the opportunity. If they got opportunity, implementing new ideas. And always attracting to people in a business field. We can see they are using, there are different types of methods to get or to buy. These are the production by consumers. So on that purpose, using different types of methods and always seeing opportunity. If they got opportunity, innovating new ideas. Because of they want to sell their product. And these like of entrepreneurs, we can see some of the examples in India. So who are these like of entrepreneurs we can see in India? So here they are saying, we can see that like of entrepreneurs by computers, mobile phones, washing machines, ATMs, courier service and instant food, fast food. So these like of areas, in this like of areas we can see peoples, they always innovating new ideas. They always implementing new ideas. So these are the successful entrepreneurs in this situation. We can see same washing machine, same computers, same we can see any other courier service or fast food, but they give some of the offers by different companies because of they want to sell their product. Means they always thinking new ideas, they implementing and process. In beginning what they produced in that particular computer, so next generation they are changing the methods or the processor. So these like always entrepreneurs, they thinking as a new ideas and always they are implementing. So these only we are calling as a entrepreneur. So now we understood commonly what is mean by entrepreneur and what was the work he doing and how he start the business. So these are the matters now we understood. Entrepreneur means is a innovator, means is creating always new ideas and process in the field of business. Always team building, organizing and implementing skill and creativity mind, and we have discussed not only this one, and first of all you thinking what I want to produce in that particular area and how much, and which are the important examples in India, best entrepreneurs. So these are the matters now understood. After that now we want to know another point, that is entrepreneurship. So what is mean by entrepreneurship, that only now we want to know. And definition of entrepreneurs here, they saying that only about the definition. Entrepreneurs is a process of an action of an entrepreneur who undertakes to establish his enterprise. So here they saying this is a process. Entrepreneurship is a process. In that process, in entrepreneur is taking some action. So what is taking some action? He establishing enterprise. So now we understood what is meant by entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship means who are entrepreneurs, they are establishing some of the enterprise or business. So in that business for only we are given name as a entrepreneurship. And this entrepreneurship always they want to keep a creativity. Because of the peoples also they attracting based on the creativity business. Without demand did not increased. For example, we can see same companies, same a mobile but a different companies. For example, some of the people now also they have the dream to buy a Apple phone, but we can see same other phone also. But why they have that much of dream? Why they want to buy an Apple phone? Because of they have some speciality, they have some of the features. In that we can some of the features in the working style and different types of options. So in that based, this only they say entrepreneurship is a creativity. We want to show our ability. This is they showing the ability of entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship in always entrepreneur, they want to show their ability. Otherwise, they could not develop or they did not get profit. And always they want to take the risk. They want to ready to take a risk. So that much of ability they want to keep. And they want to see the opportunity. So if they get any opportunity, we want to sell or we want to show our product or our business product. So in this way, entrepreneurship, they want to keep as a creativity mind. Who are established businessman or who have become a businessman or entrepreneurship, who are established by enterprise, they want to keep a creativity and they want to take risk if they lost, and they analyze the market theory also. And next one point also they saying entrepreneurship is a philosophy. So why they saying this like a philosophy? Because of if I established a company, so I am become an entrepreneur, and entrepreneurship I established by one of the new enterprise entrepreneurship, and now I am become an entrepreneur. So that much only finished? No. This is a philosophy. We want to learn so much of things in that entrepreneurship or entrepreneur. This is like a philosophy. So how much now we are implementing new ideas, that is not enough, because of time to time people they are asking different types of product, different types of facility of features of product. They are asking that much of demands are there. So on that based, entrepreneurship is a philosophy. How much if you learnt means also about entrepreneurship, that is not enough. So that much of we want, that much of chapters or that much of theories are there in entrepreneurship. New theories. Because of entrepreneur means already we are discussed. Is the innovator. You always thinking new ideas. Means we want to implement that one new ideas in entrepreneurship. And when you are implementing, before that we want to know we are getting profit or not. We want to analyze. And we want to see the policy of government and institutions, and we can see other technologies or science or based on field of education. We want to learn. Because of entrepreneurship, always they want to see which types of product I want to produce and what was the quality workers I want to keep in my factory or in my business field. So these like they want to think always. So now we understood that means what is meant by entrepreneur and entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship means who is establishing a business or enterprise. So that only we are given name as a entrepreneurship. And we are discussed that in they always keep a creativity and they want to show always the ability and they want to take risk taking and they want to see opportunity, and entrepreneurship is a philosophy. Because we want to learn so much of things in that in. So in beginning I got success, so now I am become a successful entrepreneur. No. There are some of the problems. We want to think always about the futures. Once again we want to capture of consumers who are there in market consumers. We want to hold it for them. If you left, once again they could not buy our product. So this is a philosophy. So that like they are saying. So after that now we want to know another one. What was the futures want to, or what was the ability to want to keep a entrepreneur? If any person they want to become a entrepreneur, so what was the quality they want to keep, or what was the ability they want to keep? So that one we are saying. First one is creativity. Always you want to actively want to involve in a business field. If you become any one person as a businessman, they always involve a creativity mind. You want to always thinking about new ideas and creatively want to implement the product or that one productions. We can see. So that's why they are using some of the advertisement, creativity advertisement, because of they want to sell their product. And second one here they given innovation. Always entrepreneur, you want to think a new ideas. So in beginning what implemented ideas, that only I am implementing till end. No, we cannot get profit, or we cannot get successful, or we could not become a successful entrepreneur. Always entrepreneur, you want to innovate in new ideas. You want to think new ideas. because of, I already told, is the backbone of nation economy in present days. So that's why if you become a nation development or that person, that entrepreneur become a successful entrepreneur, so they want to always implement or always thinking about new ideas. That only are they given innovation. So after that, next one here they given dynamism. Means like a magic. Entrepreneur is like a magic man. How magician, they showing their ability, so that like always entrepreneur, they want to show their magic in a business field. So that like they say. And another one, leadership. You want to keep a good leadership quality. You want to control all the labors. Otherwise, workers only they are controlling by entrepreneur means they could not become that entrepreneur, or that particular businessman could not become a successful entrepreneur. I cannot get profit. Labors only they are getting profit. So that's why always you want to keep a leadership quality. Means you always you want to give to direction for labors or workers. You want to control a labors. That only are they given leadership. And next one here they given team building. Always you want to take, here is saying always you want to always organize the labors. You want to organize the labors. That only are they given team building. Entrepreneur always is thinking organize labors with you want to do a work. Could not come any confusions in that area or in that sector. You want to take all of the opinion. Without the team, we cannot get profit. On that best entrepreneur, they want to take opinion of labors. If it is a good opinion, we want to implement that one ideas also. So that like here they say is the team builder. So this also you want to keep. After that here they given achievement motivation. Always you want to motivate to labors. You want to say something motivational words, or you want to give some of the facilities also for labors. If you given promotion, or if you given any high salary or something, you given facility you provided to labors, so labors also motivated and they also doing more work for a entrepreneur. So here also that only they say achievement motivation. Always you want to motivate for labors. And next one here they given problem solving. So any problems arised in a companies or in business, so on that time entrepreneur, you want to take responsibility and you want to think how we can solve the problems. So now problems is created. Now I will closing this one business. No. We want to, who are becoming entrepreneur, they want to always thinking if problems is came, we only want to solve that one. So that like a capacity also we want to maintain. So after that next one here they given goal orientation. So if any businessman, if they established their business, that business must ensure that one going on the way of goal oriented. Because of before that entrepreneur already they have one of the important goal. So on that based only that person they want to do a business. If it is the service oriented, they want to do on that based only business. If it is the profit based, they want to do on that based on orientation only, goal orientation only, they want to do a work. And next one here they given risk taking. So this also same that like only. If any problems, any loss became in a company, should say about labors only did this, like no, this risk, this loss want to take by entrepreneurs. So on that time only that person can become a successful entrepreneur. So otherwise always any loss became only they showing to figure about that person only, that labor only did. No, we only want to take a responsibility. So that like they say. And another one, decision making. Always you want to take a good decision. He is the last person. So there are so many of members, workers or their management field or organization, they can say so many of opinions. But who want to take final decision here? Entrepreneur. So if it's their quality they have, he can become a good entrepreneur. And next one, commitment. That only is given commitment. Commitment means always you want to, whole life you want to spend for a business. Because of you already have already adapted objectives, you have already goal oriented programs. So on that based you want to commitment with a business. So without the commitment we cannot get profit. So this mind also they want to keep. And last one here they given self confidence. First of all, businessmen they want to keep a confidence. So without they have to keep the confidence, how he can give motivation to others or labors. So that's why entrepreneurs who are the become ability or what was the quality in last one point here they saying self-confidence. First of all, a businessman who are they investing money, they only want to, first of all, they want to keep a self-confidence. So these, like we can see totally, these are the points: creativity to till self-motivation, self-confidence. So these are the characteristics or factors or features want to keep a successful businessman or entrepreneur. If these like a features, if we keep, we can see or it can become a good entrepreneurship. Good entrepreneur. And he can establish one of the good entrepreneurship also. So these like we can see. So after this one, next one here they given functions of entrepreneur. So what was the functions doing or what was the work doing by entrepreneur? And here we want to discuss a successful businessman, a successful entrepreneur. What was the functions he want to do in that particular business field? So that only here they given. So first of all here they given, entrepreneurs always they want to catch the opportunity. He only want to catch the opportunity. He only want to hold the opportunity. He could not wait for the opportunity. Always he want to see if they got opportunity, you want to hold it, that one. And always you want to see a new ideas. You want to implement a new ideas, and you want to implement a creativity ideas. So if there is like a functions, if he done, he can become successful entrepreneur, and he can hold a economy of market or market. So these like a functions must and should you want to keep. This much of ability they want to keep. So here they given one by one some of the functions of entrepreneurs. So first of all here they given entrepreneurs, here they given start business activity by preparing various plans relating to business. So before that, before entrepreneur, when he decided to start a business, before that he want to do a plan. Plan means we already know what you want to produce, how and how much. So these like, and where we want to produce, and quantity. So if these like of plans, if they did decision, this one first method. So these like of only first we want to take a decision. Means before the productions, before establishment of entrepreneurs or business, you want to take a plan. You want to do a plan. So this is first function. And second one here they given, you want to promote a practice. Here they given organize factors of productions. After that you want to see how I want to organize a factors of productions. I want to coordinate, these are the matters. Factors of production is land, labor, capital and organization. So where I want to take a land, where I want to produce, and how much labors we need, and capital, where I want to take this one investment money, or we have that much of money, and organization. So how I want to create our own management. So this is second point. First of all, you want to plan. Second one here they say, you want to organize the factors of productions. What we planned, on that base resource we are getting in this place or not. So this also you want to take. This is second function. And third one here they say, you take decision about product, technology, marketing, employment, etc. And here third one is very important. Here they saying, always entrepreneur, you want to take a decision. Which product I want to produce, and in which marketing I want to sell, and employment opportunity, how much of labors I want to keep in my business field, and what are the technology I want to use. So if I use forward technology but there is no demand, so that product is waste. So you want to see which product I want to use to produce, these are the materials, and if they produced I want to implement it, these are technology people can buy or not. So you want to think, these are the matters. So after that, next one here they given, you coordinate things effectively. And next one point here they say, so what he thought, land, labor, capital and organization, and he thought about technology and market field, in which area I want to sell the product, and employment. So after that you want to coordinate, these are the matters as effectively. You want to take a belief of these are the factors. Means they want to give motivation for them, labors and peoples of in that particular market. You want to give some of the motivation, that only are they given, coordinate. So this is next one point. And fifth one here they given, introduce new method into practice. And if is there that like only business, if any other person, if they implemented, you want to think how I want to implement same product as new way or based on new ideas. Because of same product, if we also produce, people in that on that place there is no demand because of same product, same technology, same idea. No. So that's why businessman or entrepreneur, you want to think how we can implement a new ideas for same product. So these like also you want to think. So after that, next one here they given, he handle budget of his concern. And next one point you want to see how much of budget we have, how much of income I generated or I have, how much of money. So on that based, how I can produce a product or how much I want to produce a product. So this also you want to think. And seventh one here they given, he bears risk and uncertainty. And if any problems arise or any situations is created or any confusions is going on in that particular business, so this time entrepreneur only want to take a responsibility, not a other people's, not a labor or management or any director. No, who are established by business, they only want to take a responsibility. So this only they are saying by in seventh. And eighth one, last one here they give functions of entrepreneurship in, he give direction to business firm and to ensure the effective operation. And always we want to give direction to laborers or workers. So when they giving more directions, so effectively they can get product and they can get profit also. So that's why last one function they given, entrepreneur. So when he established a business, after that you want to motivate to laborers. That means only speaking with laborers. No, not only this much. We want the entrepreneur, they want to give some other facility. They want to reduce less working hours. If anybody they did over duty, for them they can give extra money and sometimes promotions, and they can increase salary also based on experience. So these like if they did some of the motivation and they can successfully, they can get a product and they can get profit also. So these are the important functions want to do by entrepreneurs. So these like a functions if they done in a particular business, you can successfully become a successful entrepreneur. So that like they're saying. So after that, next one we want to know role of entrepreneur in the field of economy and nation growth. Already I told, in nowadays a country want to become a development, that one dependent on businessman or entrepreneurship. Entrepreneur. Because of nowadays what we are getting in profit in agriculture field, but that in double that much of amount we can get in the field of business if you are implementing new ideas or new creativity. So here that's why here they given what was the role doing by entrepreneur in the growth of economy and nation. So here they saying first of all, because of entrepreneur we already know he always implementing new ideas, he always a creativity minded. So on that base he always implementing business in new ideas. So when they implementing new ideas, peoples or workers, they also getting income, they are earning the income. So when they are earning the income, the economic field also can develop and the growth of national income also they increasing. So on that base, role of entrepreneurs is very, very important for a nation development or nation growth. So without entrepreneurs, a nation could not develop. So that much of at present dependent by government or nation by a entrepreneur. So if any problems are there, unemployment problems are there in our country, how we can solve? By these like, if if they started by their own business, they can give job opportunity for some others. So when they give some others for job opportunity, the problems of unemployment can reduced, and the national growth, income growth and economic growth also can become developed. So this like is one of the important role doing in the field of nation development by entrepreneur. So what was the role he doing for a nation or economic growth? So that only here they given one by one point. So first one here they given, entrepreneurs always they giving ideas, they showing about how we can mobilize the money, how we can save the money. Because of businessman who are who are owner for that particular industry, he also they doing that like only. So laborers also they are seeing how a businessman or the owner, how they doing work, how he is saving the money. So that like only people also they can learn. So we also want to save a money. If we get salary, we want to save this much of money, because of we also develop that like only. So we are getting some of the motivation for them, and afterwards we also starting to mobilize a money. So this is first point they're saying. And second one here they given, entrepreneurs provides a large scale employment to artisans, technology, qualified persons and professionals. And this one also second important point. And when entrepreneurs is become developed in a nation, the unemployment problems can irradiate. We can decrease it. So they're giving job opportunity for some of the technicians and who are skilled laborers, and any person they have the artist. So for them also, if it's the job opportunity. So these like there are so many of skilled laborers, they are getting job. So on that based, entrepreneurs they're providing job opportunity to skilled laborers. So on that based we can irradiate the problem of unemployment. And third one here they given, entrepreneurs helps the country to increase the gross domestic product, GDP and per capita income. So this is also one of the important point. When entrepreneur they giving job opportunity for peoples, so on that based the production rate can increase in a nation. That only are they given GDP, gross domestic production. So production rate we can increase in a nation level. And when we are increasing the GDP rate, our country economically can grow. And third one, when GDP rate is increasing, people they getting high salary. So when they getting high salary, here next one point here they saying we can increase per capita income, means individual person income also we can increase it, because of when GDP rate increasing, a entrepreneur they want to give high salary for a laborers. So when they giving high salary, people also they getting high salary and they also getting high per capita income. So this is also one of the important point. After that fourth one here they given, entrepreneurs encourage effective mobilizing of skill, bringing in new product and service and development market and growth of economy. And here next one point here they saying, entrepreneurs always they encouraging about the skill. So people they can implement new skills, new ideas. So if any one person they have new ideas, new skill, so entrepreneur they are calling. And who are these like of new skill or new ideas, for them they giving high salary. And not only this one, next one here they given, and they can product new products and new service. So on that based our market level also we can increase it. A company market we can increase it. So when we are increasing our company market, our economy also, our nation economy also can grow. Because of when they increasing the market, not only in a nation, he can expand that one things in for out of the country also. Because of implementing new ideas, when they implement new ideas, other country people also they are seeing if it's the new things or new thoughts of new creativity things, we want to buy that one. So that like a people are there in world economy or in world market. So they are seeing. So when we implementing this like of new skill, new ideas, so our market we can expand. So and when we are expanding our market, we can grow as a economically. So these like entrepreneurs they giving opportunity to skilled laborers. And next one point here they saying, fifth one, entrepreneurs enable the people to avail better quality goods and lower price, which result in the improvement of their standard of living. And next one point, so nowadays we can see globalized market, globalized country. So in that based competitions we can see more and more. So on that based entrepreneurs they always thinking we want to give good quality for low price. They always thinking entrepreneurs we want to give a good, we want to provide a good quality for peoples, and we want to give that one product for a low price. So when these like of ideas they thinking by entrepreneurs, so we can see the standard of living also can improve, because of people they getting good quality. So when they getting good quality, the life expenditure also can increase and standard of living also can increase. People's lifestyle also we can change it. So in that based entrepreneurs also one of the important part in our nation economy. So that like they're saying. And next one here they given sixth one, entrepreneurs promote development of industries. They help remove regional disparities and industrializing rural and backward areas. And we can see one of the important problem in our nation, that is regional imbalance. So when we are entrepreneurs they implementing their own business, then expand in other region also. So when they expanding there in other regions, when the demand is created, on the time they can expand in other region. So when they expanding in other region in their branches or their industries, so we can eradicate one of the important problem, that is regional imbalance, as easily. So these like entrepreneurs also one of the important part in our nation. So if entrepreneurs is numbers we can see more in our nation, we can eradicate the problem of regional imbalance. Because of when the market is increased, entrepreneur always thinking we want to produce some of the product in that particular area. Because of in that particular area people, there are more demand in that particular product for. So here to there some of the transport charges or transport facility or problems are there. If we produce in that particular area only, we can supply easily that one product. So this way entrepreneurs, they can establish their branches in other regional places also. So when they establish in this like of in other regional places, we can solve the problem of regional imbalance. So after that, another point here they give 7th one, entrepreneurs contribute towards the development of society by reducing concentrations of income and wealth. And next one here is saying, when entrepreneurs, when they got the profit and when they giving these are the profit to laborers, so on that base here they given, we can increase or we can see the wealth and income both also centralized in the place of a particular nation. This one not going for a other nation. If any product, a country within a country only they are producing this product for only, they have the more demand. Before that, the product produced by foreign country, any business companies. So in nowadays, recently, same product is produced by our nation, native country, our native businessman. If that product for only, the demand also increased. So when they increasing the demands, on that time we can see the wealth and income both also centralized in a local level in only. That one not shifting to any other country. When the wealth and income is located in only our nation, that is one of the important positive point, because of our wealth not went for any other country. That one located in our country only. So this way we can grow our wealth and income both also. And next one, 8th one here they saying, entrepreneurs promotes country's export trade. And when we are increasing our product and when the demand is created increased level, so on that time we can produce same product and we can export to some other countries. So these like entrepreneurs, they can implement, when they implement in new ideas, they can expand their trade business to other country also. And last one here they saying, entrepreneurs work is an environment of changing technology and try to maximize profit by innovation. And always entrepreneurs they thinking, you want to use a forward technology and maximum productions. So much of possible, that much of productions we want to do. That also innovative ideas based on new ideas. So when these like of thinking by people or businessman, when this like of we want to implement a limited technology and maximum production with of new ideas. So when these like of ideas they are thinking, so on that based we can see a nation and peoples and laborers also thinking in that way only. So when these like of when peoples also they are understanding, they also start to live, so we can see easily our country can develop. Because of peoples they are learning how much of money we want to invest, which are the product we want to buy, and in less pricing how we can get quality product. And they are also thinking new ideas, which product is good. They are seeing the product name or product contents. So with these are the knowledge about the product content, they can buy. So they are getting some of the knowledge. So these like entrepreneurs, when they innovating new ideas, means based on less technology and maximum productions, people also they are learning. So when they are learning, a nation also can become a development. So these like entrepreneurs, they are giving contribution to development of nation. Not only agriculture, not only any other service sector, a businessman also, a successful entrepreneur also, you also motivating to people to develop a nation. So these are the important points about entrepreneur and entrepreneurship and features and functions and role of entrepreneurship. So next class we can discuss about next another important topic. Okay.